What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eddie Knight, hip-hop artist, producer, and self-proclaimed CBD connoisseur. And I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. And today we got another strain from Black Tie CBD, man. Last time from them, I tried that orange cookies. It was really dope, tasted really good, full of flavor. And today we got that Zweet Tarts. Got me a little J rolled up. I was all out of cones. Dang it, I forgot to go to the smoke shop. So I got me a little J rolled up. But before we get started with this video, we hit 400 subscribers. Yes, sir. Shout out to all the night owls, man. And we on the way to 500. I'm gonna do a celebration video for that 400 subscribers. And once we get to 500 subscribers, I'm gonna have a giveaway of some sort. It's more than likely gonna be some CBD flower or a rolling tray or both. You know, it may be a whole little smoker's kit. So if you are wanting to be a part of that giveaway, make sure you subscribe. And the strain that we smoking on today is called Zweet Tarts. And since I'm outside and I already got the joint rolled up, I'm going to put a little picture right here of the flower so you can see what it looks like. Took a picture earlier so you can see it. Go ahead and check that out. You can see the orange hairs on it. Pretty dense little bud. I only ordered a gram of it, but it broke down into a couple of joints. Pretty dope.
Shot right now for Mark. Not gonna lie. He's gonna like it.
Yo, Zweet Tarts is the perfect name for this because it's actually sweet and kind of tart. It's kind of reminiscent of sour space candy, but like a lot more tart.
Can I talk? Can I talk? It looks fake. When you look at the camera, it looks like you have a green screen behind you.
That's fine.
That looks cool though.
This one, like most of their strains, is it's a sativa dominant hybrid. So this is gonna be one of those strains that you can smoke literally any time of the day. Regardless of my coughing, like, it is really smooth. Like, it's a really smooth hit. It's lightly sweet, but the most apparent flavor for sure is that tart. It's like got a real tart flavor to it. But when I say tart, I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, it tastes good. I don't know if I like it more than that orange cookies, but it is super pleasant, and I'm all for when flowers have that sweet taste to them. I'm super trash at rolling, so like, I'm surprised at my joint. Like, it actually turned out pretty good. One of those strains that I could use for my personal use. Like, I really like it, man. It's got a really bold taste. It's kind of like that orange cookies, but it's different. It's real tart. Lightly sweet. It's a very light smoke. It's not heavy on the chest or throat or lungs or anything. Type in the comments which strain, if there's any strains you want me to try next. So in a couple of weeks when I put in another order, I can think about getting it. I'm more of an indica guy, but I'll try some of the sativas as well. This one was sativa, and so was that Acapulco Gold. That was a sativa. And a lot of them I've done have been like hybrids. All right, guys, the J is all gone. We're gonna go ahead and get back inside so I can finish the grading and actual review part of the video. Stay tuned. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Eddie Knight, man, and I'm back from the smoke session, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that view outside of good old Arkansas nature, man. And After the smoke, I'm feeling pretty good. Once again, that's a sativa dominant hybrid, so you're gonna get a little bit of the effects of both, that indica and sativa, man. But man, let's waste no time. Let's go ahead and get into this review of it. And we got to start out with the presentation. Already broke down the flower. Only thing that I have left is some that I already broke up and was going to fit into another J, but I didn't. So I'll put a picture of the flower right here so y'all can see it. Nice color green. It's a little bit darker shade of green. Looks really good. It's kind of dense, like a medium density to it. It's got a decent moisture content. Not too bad. I didn't say the percentage of the moisture content, but it's not bad. Slightly sticky, slightly dry, like kind of in the middle. Pretty dense bud. It broke down into about, it's about a 2.5 joints as far as what that gram broke down into. So it's a pretty dense bud. Looks really nice. I like the look of it. So for presentation, gonna be a 5. Most of Black Tie CBD presentation is gonna be a 5. They're usually trimmed really nicely and they usually look really good and always just have really distinct orange hairs on them and are always a very good level of density. Now let's go ahead and talk about, we'll start with the smell. The smell is really good. It's kind of floral and kind of citrusy, with a light pine and like a kind of peppery undertone, like very faint though. That peppery undertone isn't very heavy. It's very, very faint. The main smells are that pine, that floral smell, kind of like, just kind of smells like flowers a little bit, like actual flowers. And yeah, that citrus note to it as well. So the smells really good. It's good, but it's not very odorous, not very pungent. It's not very loud. You got to really get in there to smell this bud, even though it does smell pretty good though. But I will say when you break it up and when you actually grind it down and put it in the grinder, it does smell a little bit stronger. So it does get more odorous as you break it down, but just smelling the nug without breaking it down is not very loud. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 because it smells really good. It's just not super strong, not super odorous. And by the way, for the presentation, if you get the 1 gram to 7 grams, they come up in these little jars. So just a little note on that with a little Black Tie CBD logo. And you're always going to get a little sticker from them as well every time. And they usually come, well, they always come zipped in this plastic, like airtight bag to keep that freshness in there. So yeah, just a side note on that. I just already opened this before, so I don't have it in this video. But yeah, so smell, giving it a 4 out of 5. So next, let's go to the taste. It's weird. It's got a lot of different flavors in the different stages of the smoke. So it's kind of cinnamony a little bit. It's weird, kind of like a mild cinnamon taste. But the main tastes are like a kind of tart citrus taste, like a tart citrus. And it's got a little sweet undertone to it. It's pretty good while you smoke, but after the smoke is over, you definitely taste more of that tart flavor. Really, really good taste. And I didn't expect it to taste actually sweet and tart. So that's funny that they named it Zweet Tarts. I didn't expect it to taste like that, but it was actually really, really good. And my favorite taste so far has been sour space candy, which I gave a 5. So let me see where I'm going to rate this. It was good. Not my favorite, but it was super pleasant. If you like that tart taste, you might really enjoy this. So I'll give this a 4.2 as well. Like I gave that, the last one that I just had, I gave it a 4.2, and it's pretty much in that vein too. I'll give it a 4.2 out of 5 for the taste. So let's get into, last but not least, the effects. Now this is a 3% THC, 16% CBD, total cannabinoids of 19.05%. And they always have these little, those little QR codes on them if you want to check out the full lab history on those. But that's the CBD percentage in there. And that 16% CBD is really pleasant. Like I've had a few different flowers, and that seems to be like my sweet spot right there. Like I really liked the Super Haze, which was 16% CBD. And this one's 16.23% CBD. And it's a really, really good feel. And it's pretty much identical in feel as that Super Haze. And for the taste, I said 4.2 for the taste. I'm gonna go 4.5 for that taste. And I'm gonna go 4.2 out of 5 for the feeling and effects on this thing. Very similar to that Super Haze, pretty much identical of a feel. So I got to keep it consistent with that grading, and that's what I'm gonna go. So that's a pretty high score. And to wrap it up and just kind of go over it again, 5 out of 5 on the presentation, 4 out of 5 on the smell, 4.5 out of 5 on the taste, 4.2 out of 5 on the effects. So that's a really high score. I'll put the final grade right here. But anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this review. As always, man, it's your boy Eddie Knight. If you like this type of content, whether it's CBD hemp flower or cannabis, whatever, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button so I keep popping up on your feed. But yeah, man, it's your boy Eddie Knight. I'm out.